And you will now, girl, tune in.
You know what it is?
My opinions are facts podcast.
Yeah. Straight up.
Welcome everybody to the afternoon edition for the evening games of the MLB with my opinions are facts. Thank you for tuning in. Hey. Pirates got it today, baby. 4-2. 4-2. We got that victory. 2-5 right now. This could be a start of something real good. Hopefully it is. But shout out to the Pirates, man. Got it done. Boy Skeens got it done today. You know what I mean? About to be the pitcher of the year once again. Cy Young Award. Maybe not. Who knows? But let's get to these evening games we got going on. First on the menu, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus San Diego Padres. Padres is undefeated. Hot team, hot streak right now. The boys is cooking. Like, bats is working like no other. And for the pitcher for both teams, we got Ben Lively, ERA 5.40. Whip is 0.80. Against Dylan Cease, which is one of the better pitchers in the league. ERA 6.23 with a whip of 1.38. Me, with this one, I took the over because I think the Padres is going to get it done, scoring runs again. And, hell, I can see him scoring maybe 6 runs, and Cleveland might, get 2, whatever the case may be. But I can see Padres keeping up the streak and staying hot, keeping up pace with the Dodgers and Yankees. And try to keep up, at trajectory. And, yeah, that's what I see right there. Really not much to read on. I mean, Cleveland's like a no-brainer. Or you could take the 1.5 if you want, because they definitely did that last night. They did third shutout already this season. 3 shutouts in 7 games, 5 games. That's not bad at all. Super good. So, hey, they're trying to make that run. They want that World Series. They think they're worthy to get it. So, I respect the hustle, the grind, and the players. They're definitely doing what they got to do. But my pick on my parlay slip would be 7.5 over and Padres from -1.5 for the run line. On to the next game. We got the Tigers versus the Mariners. To me, I think this is one of the, what do you call it? Like in the NFL, be like a defensive game. You don't expect much scoring. 2 great pitchers. We got Skubal. You just know him, man. It's a vet right there. ERA 7.20. Whip is 1.40. Going against Luis Castillo. ERA 3.60. Whip is at 1 even. So, when I read this, I'm like, well, I'm expecting good pitching. You got 2 aces on the mound. Close game. Like I said, if it's NFL terms, or, people that into the NFL terms, this is like Baltimore versus good defense. Baltimore versus Pittsburgh. Low scoring, all defensive games, a lot of stops. As far as translating to pitching, a lot of pitching, a lot of strikes, foul ball, pop out flies, and all that stuff. So that's why I see with that one, definitely aiming for the under 6.5. That's what I really got. Or you can go with strikeouts. I would think if anybody, I would say Scuba will probably get the strikeouts. Like I say, Detroit's barely favored, 50% to win. So that's how I show you how tight that game is going to be, which I include that to be the under also too. So yeah, take the under. That's my guarantee ride. If anybody else want to feel froggy elite, take either one for a strikeout total. To the next one, going to the Giants, 4-1 on the season versus the Astros, 2-3. Picked them last night. They did what they do. The Giants, Logan Webb. Shout out to him. Good look, my boy. Do what you had to do. With that being said, we got the pitchers for tonight. We have Landon Rope, ERA 3.50 versus Framber Valdez, ERA straight 0. Whip for him is 0.86 with Roop with the whip of 1.37. So once again, you got decent pitching. I like the Giants again, to be honest with you. Really like them to win, but my pick on that one was +1.5 for the Giants. They think Astros going to get revenge and bounce back. But I think it's going to be close with the pitching involved. I think the mound, especially, to the dugout, I think the Giants can succeed or uphold it. So if they do lose, it could be I'm seeing like a 3-4 final score on that game. 3-4. So, that's what I see with that one. Plus 1.5 the Giants. Let's get it. Next game, the Mets. Now, I thought the Mets would be a little bit better, especially Soto. I thought he would come out guns blazing, dominating, and he been all right, but not who I thought it would be. But nonetheless, Mets 2-3 on the season versus the Gillespie as a pitcher, plus 1.5 with that. I'm looking the Mets though, back to them. As far as the pitching, I thought Clay Holmes is pretty decent with 1.93 ERA, 3.86. I think that this is what I really picked. I picked the Mets to win money line, but I don't know. But I'm rocking Mets money line. That's what we doing. I think Soto is gonna come alive a little bit and make some noise because the man got $700 million. So I think he got to come alive and do what he got to do. So, but I'm rocking with the Mets money line. On to the next one. Red Sox, Orioles. Red Sox 1-4. Whew. The Red Sox, as they say in Boston, 1-4. Didn't expect that, but it is what it is with them. Over under total runs 7.5. Orioles. Now the boys do. Player prop wise, there's like one of the best to do player props with the Orioles. They have so many hitters. But pitching tonight, we got Crochet. Red Sox, he's a lefty. Always keep in mind when you got a lefty pitching, no matter what the situation may be. ERA 3.60. Whip is 1.40. Going against Zach Eflin, which y'all should be familiar with him with the Orioles. ERA is 3.00 and the whip is 0.50. 0.50. Great pitcher right there, y'all. Great pitcher. So, with that being said, a lot of people leaning with the Baltimore to win. What I did with my numbers and stuff, I got a 50% I came with that, them to win. So, it's going to be close. Because Boston, I feel they're going to get some win in between and make things happen. But at the end of the day, my pick guarantee was the Orioles. I took that money line. It's at plus when I picked it. Might still be at a plus right now. So, but I got the Orioles winning, taking the game at home. But a lot of people leaning toward Boston because, the lefty pitcher, they think he's going to do what he got to do, get the boys up out of there and get that victory. But rock with me, take the Orioles money line to the next one. Colorado Rockies versus the Phillies. And I'm going to start with this. Well, my stats, what I was studying, my number came to 67. They're predicting the 77% chance to win. So obviously, it's not a game that. I mean, it's a no-brainer, no straight brainer that they can win this game. So with that being said, I took Philly 1.5 for sure. Rockies, they did get a win early this season. That's a big thing because last year I think they went 0-6-7 before they got the first win. But they got to win early in the season, but not with Philly. Philly ain't playing games. I think Philly can come back, bounce back, and try to get somewhere near that World Series. Going with Philly 1.5. You could take, I don't know, Zach Wheeler. You could probably get a strikeouts on the over because I don't see them doing much with that. So take Wheeler on the over for pitching for the strikeouts. Next game, Arizona and the Yankees. Arizona pulled off one last night, and if y'all tell me last night, I told y'all Arizona got the game money line, and they did it. They did it. So once again, we got them again with Zach Gallen, decent pitcher. ERA 9.00, WHIP is 2.00. That's the number. You don't get fooled with that number because dude's definitely nice. But that's his numbers. Analytic wise, you would think he's trash, but he's really not. Going against Carlos Rodon, for the Yankees. ERA 1.69, WHIP 1.13. We all think the Yankees are going to bounce back. Yeah, you got the back gate and everything going on. But like I always say, I think the slide of them losing or the high of them winning might come down. They give them a 58% chance to win. That should show you right there. A lot of people was thinking like, I don't know. The Yankees might be on that downtrend. Boom, just like that. With me personally, I picked Arizona to get that back-to-back win. So I took them on the money line. We'll see what the Yankees can do, but honestly, I think it's going to be the point in time where it's going to go downhill for them. I mean, it just happens sometimes. Some of the day was real hot, bad situation, all that was talking about, whatever, boom, boom, in the third. Arizona comes in, we got decent pitchers, things change a lot. And they found out last night with that L. I think Arizona can come back again in New York and beat them again. So, rock with me. My track record when it comes to underdogs is pretty decent. NBA and MLB. So, Arizona money line. Last but not least, I wasn't correct with this one last night, but it was close. Mookie Betts saved the day for them Dodgers. Saved the day. It was 5-5, and he saved the day at the end of the game with that home run. It was three-run home run. Hey, that's why the Dodgers won the World Series, and that's why they're where they're at today. And that's what you need. Clutch. You can't ask for more clutch than that. Especially everything he go through, too, like his situation where he has a disease where he loses a whole bunch of weight at once. Like, he could lose like 40 pounds in like a month or a couple weeks, however it goes. But he's going through a lot, and he really he bounces back, and he makes it happen. That's how great of a player he is, and his perseverance has got him where he got him to. So they definitely pulled that one off. Plus 1.5 they got for the Braves. Over under total runs is 8. Pitchers for the game is Bryce Elder. ERA is 6.52, WHIP 1.63 versus the lefty Blake Snell. You familiar with that guy? Yeah, he's a veteran. Dodgers picked him up for a reason. ERA 3.60, WHIP 1.88. This one right here, you would think it deflated the Braves, especially off the horrible start. Like they're 0-6 now. Just like the Pirates, I think with them, it's their night tonight. It's got to be. I mean, analytics-wise, it's not because Snell with the WHIP 1.88, that shows you right there, like, you guys don't got a chance. But I'm gonna go with the Braves money line. That's what I picked. That's in my slip, my bet slip. I took them for the money line. I believe after that last night, a lot of people think the letdown would just make them just, there's no chance. But I think they're gonna bounce back, learn from that, and get one win out in the West Coast. Just take one out the Dodger Stadium. Because Dodgers and Padres, them teams are hot. Ooh, them teams are super hot. But I think the bat and everything they got going on, I think the Braves can pull that out. I think we can get some good pitching from Bryce Elder. And, make it do what it do. And I'm going to go with that. Also, if you want to put in your, if you want to make it to a parlay with this game, I like the over. They didn't pick the over, but I do like the over. Because whatever would happen, against the Dodgers, you got to score at least 4 runs. I don't care what pitching you got. You got to at least get 4 runs. 4 to 6 runs. Really 6. You got about 6 runs to beat the Dodgers because they got the bats that can, they can score for days. So the over sounds nice. Even the Yankees, the Dodgers might beat them down. They might get 4 runs in the first 5 innings. After that, it's over. But I believe in the Braves tonight. I think they can get still one for the Dodger Stadium, and at least go home with something. It was a bad start for the Braves, period, overall. I don't know what Ozuna and all them guys, Albies and all them guys, I don't know what's going on. Like, I thought this team, if anybody, would be I thought they'd be like the Padres or somebody with the hot start, beat down everybody. It's not looking good. We'll see what happens. But like I said, Braves money line tonight. I was close last night, but tonight we're going to win tonight. We got this one. So I'm glad everybody tuned in. You chimed in. Make sure you tell my picks if you missed it. TikTok, shout out to y'all. If y'all missed some of my picks, make sure you go back. Join my YouTube, 223ENT. My opinions are facts. That's the channel that we are on. You can watch all the picks I made for the MLB evening games. We'll be back with the NBA picks for tonight. So stay tuned for that. We'll bring you that and much more. Let's get this money. It's April. It's almost vacation time. Time to get them extra chips. You know what I'm saying? Until next time, man. It's Izzy. He gets busy. Peace.